Now, Griselda Blanco, you know she don't give a fuck. So she went over there to the ladies, you know, Ricky, Ronnie, Michael, and Ralph Mammy and said, look, you dumb bitches. I keep telling y'all they taking advantage of your sons, you dumb bitches. They just offered Bobby a fucking solo deal. To like, share, and subscribe because it is so important to my success here on the YouTube. And if you are not a part of our Bella Book Club, please remember to hit the Patreon link below, and for a small $5 monthly fee, you can be privy to all the shenanigans before YouTube gets it, if YouTube gets it. Now, let's talk about Bobby the Brown. Every Little Step, part 7. So where we left off, Bobby the Brown has just left New Edition, and he is on his way back to Orchard Park. And this is where his brother starts to break down his interpretation of what happened between Bobby the Brown and the group. Tommy is explaining what he feels is his truth about the demise of the original New Edition. Tommy says that because he was a journalism major away at college. Now, know that Tommy is 9 years older than King Bobby the Brown. Are you okay, bitch? Are you okay that I put the king in front of it? Because, you know, I don't have a problem with Bobby the Brown. He could be king. He could be whatever it is he want to be. I loves me the Bobby the Brown. So I don't know who you people be getting at trying to say that I'm trying to disrespect the people by putting Bobby the Brown. I ain't trying to disrespect that man. I don't have no problems with Bobby the Brown. He ain't never, fucked my girlfriend. It's 1984, and although Tommy has not graduated college, he felt like he had enough knowledge to travel with his brother to London in 1984 to communicate whatever concerns he has about his brother. Over there in 1984, they was doing Popcorn Love, and I forgot, it was another video. I forgot what it was, right? But I don't understand why they had to do the video over there in London. That's money unnecessarily spent. You could did that shit down there to the Orchard Park. It would have been just fine. So what Tommy also says is that his family is not the type of family that takes that bullshit, okay? I would believe it because I have an insider right now that emails me and tells me some things. Okay, and what they telling me about them Browns during that time, them motherfuckers was hell. They were, a force to be reckoned with. Kind of like the Johnsons. I'm gonna leave that there. Cause what you don't fuck with is the Johnsons and the Browns. It's too many of them. Bitch, you'll never win. How Tommy puts it is that it's not his family's fault or Bobby's fault that the other group members, mothers and families, were less aggressive. Of course they not as aggressive as you, Tommy the Brown. Of course they not. Because your mammy is Griselda Blanco Brown. Y'all been, with the shits since day one. People get hurt when you selling birds. So because them kids didn't grow up with Griselda Blanco Brown as their mammy, of course they're going to have a bit more leniency, okay? But Griselda Blanco Brown ain't got no goddamn leniency. She got a goddamn army to forge, okay? And that's what she did. Eventually, Griselda Blanco intervened. Okay, excuse me, sir. You can work all the rest of these damn kids to death and not pay them, but you won't do that with King Bobby the Brown. Because Bobby, mammy, is Griselda Blanco Brown. Basically, the way that she looked at it was, you're stealing from me. If you're not giving me what I deserve, then you stealing from me. You stealing from my family. Oh, shit. You can't steal from Griselda Blanco. I'm surprised there wasn't no daggone mass murders around there. Continue on, the other boys' families were disturbed. Griselda Blanco Brown is fucking it up for everybody. Okay? Why you keep making moves? Why you keep, rocking the boat? The boys are happy because although the boys weren't getting paid, they were on the road getting vagina and marijuana, fame, groupies, everything that come along with it. They don't understand that, you can't pay bills with groupie pussy. So again, another episode of you working these boys to death and then you dumping them off in the projects. Eventually, they sued Streetwise Records. Okay? They lost the contract, Jump and Shoot, and I'm gonna call them Ren and Stimpy. Them motherfuckers bought New Edition's contract. Again, Tommy is saying again, it was not Maurice Starr who fucked up the group, who stole money from the group. Let me expound.
We kept pushing the issue of finances with Jump and Shoot, Ren and Stimpy, but they could never give us a proper accounting. We were new to the industry and my family could tell that the boys were being taken advantage of. Their first record was a big hit all over the radio and they were spending every weekend on the road, yet none of them were making anything. My mother was in Bobby's ear telling him this wasn't right, but she didn't even have to tell him because he already knew. He was getting frustrated. Everybody was getting frustrated. Even choreographer Brooke Payne and Travis Gresham, their first manager. We're coming home broke because Jump and Shoot was getting all the money. As the story has been spun over the years, people have wanted to point a finger at Maurice Starr and say he ripped off the boys. But Maurice Starr just produced the first album. He never managed New Edition. He never had his hands on the money either. So he didn't have the ability to rip them off.
Y'all, I'm telling y'all, some of y'all still got tiki torches after Mr. Maurice Starr. That nigga ain't do nothing. Okay? He ain't do nothing. It ain't Maurice Starr's fault that they got taken advantage of. Because if it was Maurice Starr's fault, why in the fuck have they been in the business for over fucking 40 years or 30 or 92, whatever the fuck it is, and they still being taken advantage of? Them boys cannot make money. They cannot get their head above water in regards to New Edition. I don't know. It's like their contract, like they keep being owned by shiesty motherfuckers. Now to the juicy part. Okay, this is juicy, right? So Ren and Stimpy, Jump and Shoot, couldn't get Bobby Brown and his family to conform to what they're trying to do, meaning keep ripping the New Edition off, right? So what Ren and Stimpy, Jump and Shoot, decided to do was to cause dissension in the ranks. What Ren and Stimpy started doing, Jump and Shoot, was implanting seeds of doubt in the boys, telling them, Bobby the Brown, he's bad news. At the same time, what Ren and Stimpy, Jump and Shoot, was doing was talking to Griselda Blanco Brown and Bobby the Brown, telling them, we about to start Bobby the Brown's new solo career. Okay, now Griselda Blanco, she don't give a fuck. So she went over there to the ladies, Ricky, Ronnie, Michael, and Ralph Man said, look, you dumb bitches. I keep telling y'all they taking advantage of your sons, you dumb bitches. They just offered Bobby a fucking solo deal. Now, Tommy believes Tommy Boy used, I don't know. I don't know if you do drugs or not. I don't know. But this right here make me think you crazy, okay? But anyway, Tommy believes this part is where New Edition started to separate. He believes that the group started separating because Jump and Shoot wanted to separate them and get rid of Bobby. Okay, because Bobby wasn't conforming. He also believes that when he got put out of the New Edition, that is when Bobby the Brown got the image of being a bad boy. Lies. You's a motherfucking liar, Tommy. Your ass is delusional. If you think that's when Bobby the Brown got the image, of a bad boy? Hell no. Hell to the no. Bobby been a bad boy ever since he got that bullet in his ass. Didn't I tell you? Them niggas that be getting bullets in their ass, you can't trust them because somebody really wanted to put a bullet in their ass. Okay? He is 12 years old or 13 or 14 years old getting a bullet. That's when you know that if no. Let's take it back. Okay. So it wasn't when he left New Edition or when he got that bullet in his ass. Was it that time when him and his BFF rode around there to the middle class neighborhoods and was stealing bikes? Is that it? Now, when Bobby Brown got back to Orchard Park, he ain't had no money. He ain't had no job. Okay. So what Bobby the Brown did was he decided to sell some weed. Now, BET, chop, I got to dummy chop you. I ain't no fool, okay? Because the way y'all put it like that motherfucker was Griselda Blanco Brown's son. That's what you put it. You made the people think that his ass was out here selling birds, getting guap, okay? No, that motherfucker sold a little bit of weed, and when his big brother Tommy found out, he put a stop to it. So, he can't say no weed no more, so let me go in the album or in the studio to create my album. He had to make King of Stage because he had to satisfy his 2-album obligation to Ren and Stimpy, Jump and Shoot, Management, Productions, Incorporated, Team, them motherfuckers, right? So he created King of Stage. Girlfriend went to #1. What year was that? In 1986. Moving on to his next album, Don't Be Cruel. He's almost got what he wants, but he wants that gritty, aggressive beat. That New Jack Swing that him and Ralph talked about a while ago. This is where Bobby the Brown talks about his relationship with Rickety James. Okay, and for all you people that be like, who's Rickety James? It's Rick James, y'all. Rick James. Okay. So anyway, Bobby the Brown talks about his relationship with Rickety James. Okay. He said while he was on tour with New Edition, he had met the acquaintance of Rickety James. He admired him. Okay. He was one of the people who he said that he incorporated into who he was. He said he wanted to be a bit of Rickety James. He wanted to be a bit of Michael Jackson and a bit of Prince. I think he succeeded, y'all, because it was certain things about each man that he loves. But let me continue on about his interaction with Rickety James, right? He said that when he was on the road and Rickety James found out that they were smoking weed at 13, 14 years old, Rickety James said, no. You too young to do marijuana. Wait till you're 18, Bobby is confused. He like, it's just weed, y'all. Y'all know I read Glow. Y'all know. By the time Rick James was 14 years old, that motherfucker was slamming heroin. Okay, so that could be part of the reason as to why he was like, Bobby, no drugs. Wait till you 18 years old. And I'm shocked, okay, because, Rickety James introduced every person he could to the pipe. Okay, or some kind of something. He offered everybody some kind of mind-altering drugs. But it's good to know that because he seen the men so young, he didn't want to influence them. But child, if you was old female or white bitch, oh my God, he here. This is a anyway. Like I said, the album was almost finished. Don't Be Cruel was almost finished. Okay, he's still looking for that special sound. All right. One day he is in New York and he literally bumps into Teddy Riley. He said this was 2 years before the group Guy dropped their album, The Future.
You can have all of me, but I'm not totally free. I can't tell you everything that's going on, baby. There's a few things in my past that cannot be explained.
Y'all, what the hell is Aaron Hall doing now? The last time I seen him, he was on DJ Vlad with Bishop Don Juan looking like a motherfucking pimp. Aaron Hall, are you pimping? Is that the reason why you don't need to make music no more? Is that, oh wait, are they on the road? And Aaron Hall is a Leo. Remember when Aaron Hall called Teddy Riley a bitch? I almost fell out my seat when I was like, damn, a bitch. What happened was, after Bobby the Brown and Teddy Riley bumped into each other, Bobby goes to Teddy Riley's studio apartment, one of them, and they created My Prerogative. That was all he needed. He said that although Teddy Riley is not mentioned in the credits of the album, he is indeed a producer of the song. Bobby the Brown says when Don't Be Cruel came out, it exploded like a bomb. And Bobby the Brown was not ready. Now, if you have not already done so, please remember to like, share, and subscribe because it is so important to my success here on the YouTube. Now, remember this. The same people that you meet on the way up will always be the same people that you meet on the way down. Naysayers, my patron loves you, babies. Better have a good one.